No, we always say that the things of value and the things that endure are the things that happen in the hard places. That's where Mercy Chefs works globally. We're in Europe, we're in Central America, we're in South America, we're in Indonesia, we're in Africa. We're in places that other groups just aren't going.
Time and again, our team comes back with stories of how thankful people are at these grocery bags that we bring or the hot meal that we deliver. Story after story of moms that say, I didn't know what I was going to feed my family today. We had nothing. It's a universal problem. It happens here in the United States, and it's more prevalent overseas.
Our teams are sleeping on hammocks. They're going upriver in dugout canoes. They're wearing body armor. They are in places that demand the most from them. They're the challenging places. They're the places of greatest need. And they're the places that we find our greatest rewards.
I think the thing that's so intentional about Mercy Chef's global reach is reaching the unreached. Where are the places that nobody else is able to reach or willing to reach? Where are the people that are forgotten and left behind? And how do we partner with local grassroots movements to reach those people, to reach the places that are hard, that are difficult?
You know, we hadn't really considered going global until the earthquake in Haiti. The images were overwhelming. It took me back to watching the destruction in New Orleans after Katrina, and I knew that we wanted to do something. But going to another country, it was beyond our experience. Yet God made a way, and the doors just opened as we moved into Haiti. And all of a sudden, we were on an island in the Caribbean in the midst of horrific damage and loss of life, setting up 3 kitchens across the island.
There wasn't water, there wasn't electricity, and people were desperate. And after we had served, we looked at each other and we both just knew there was a new era for Mercy Chefs. It was time to respond, not just in the United States, but globally as well.
I had no idea, even after our experience in Haiti, that we would continue to grow and spread out. I could have never dreamt that we would be in Argentina building teaching kitchens, or that we'd go to Ukraine after an invasion, or be in Turkey after an earthquake, or in Israel just days after an incursion. I never thought that we'd be in Africa literally seeing lives saved because of our work.
There's a place in northern Uganda called Kabong where you literally see children discover what play is because all of a sudden their bellies are full. When you see mothers sigh with relief because they know their kids have a steady meal the next day. When we get to see that kind of transformation, it doesn't just fill their bellies, it's no longer solving hunger, but it bridges into all of a sudden kids are now getting education. All of a sudden families are staying together. We're in remote areas in the Hindu Kush where food scarcity is high and families often end up having to sell their children to be able to buy groceries to feed their other children. That's a choice and a decision that no father or mother should ever have to make. And because Mercy Chefs and our local church partners on the ground, those families don't face those decisions anymore.
Barriers are just knocked down. Something truly amazing does happen over a shared meal. A time of fellowship. Walls come down. Conversation takes place. And common ground comes together. And that brings hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Our goal always is to serve the highest quality meal that we can possibly serve in a given circumstance with the resources we have. I can't tell you the number of times we've heard back from our partners that you've saved our lives, that without you we would have surely perished from hunger. Those dollars that we spend globally not only go further, it is a matter of life and death. It's so important for us to be able to stay committed to these places that we're serving for the long term. We're not just there for a day or while the media is watching. we're there for as long as it takes to get the job done.
We get to go to the hard places. We get to go where people are desperate, where people, they're starving, they're scared, they're alone. Mercy Chefs Global gets the honor to be in those places and to feed body and soul. Food is our vehicle to bring hope, to bring dignity, to bring joy back into these places.
An unmistakable truth is that the world will always have hunger and need. Another unmistakable truth that I have a hard time dealing with is I can't feed the entire world. But for every one person I feed, I see 3 more that I can't get to. And that's what drives me. I just need to get to 1 more, and then 1 more, and then 1 more. I cannot avert my eyes. I cannot turn my back. I am compelled to go and do as much as I can possibly do.